What's up, everyone? How's it going? Angel from MMA here, and UFC Paris just took place. I'm shirtless again. What's new? But this was actually a really incredible fight card. I've been kind of meaning to make a reaction video for a while, but I was pretty busy yesterday with my dad and stuff. You know, life happens. So today we're just gonna break it down. But before we get started, if you guys are new around here, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We're almost to 450 subscribers. Let's just say we're close to 500 subscribers. If you guys can just give me that one more, I'd really appreciate it, man. Every subscribe helps. Just a young guy trying to chase his dreams. Any suggestions down below what to do, let me know, man. It's a community here. And also, since we're on the topic of having no shirts, check out Full Violence. I have a affiliate link down in the description if you guys would want to check it out. Please help me out. Every purchase using my link will help the channel tremendously, and I would appreciate it a lot. Thank you guys for that. But let's just start with this video. Alright, so first fight of the night, we had Sean O'Banner versus Sam Hughes. Sean O'Banner kind of looked very slow in this match. Very no bueno. Sam Hughes just kind of little assist her, I guess is the best way to put it, because you know they're not men, we can't say little bro. But she just dominated her and leading to a second round submission. Good job of Sam Hughes. I think this is like her first or second finish in the UFC ever. And I guess better than nothing, so good job. Kudos to you. Good one. Then next up we had Andreas Gustafsson versus Radna Fragmatov. You know, a lot of people were writing off Fragmatov since he hasn't really fought since almost a year ago. I believe he fought Carlos Leal. A lot of people thought he lost that, even me. But then, you know, they gave it to him anyway, and everyone was mad. We ain't seen him since. He came back against this guy. Gustafsson, I want to say maybe it's Alexander Gustafsson's brother, but you know, I low-key don't know, so I'm not going to say. He went in there, just destroyed him under a minute. Just kind of crazy performances like that you're just like, what is going on anymore? But good win for Radnat. Good for him. Then Brad Tavares versus Robert Brzezicki. It was kind of a sad beatdown of Brad Tavares. I'm surprised he's still fighting, man. He's just fighting all these young guys to get it destroyed. Wow. But good TKO from Robert. You know, he low-key just hurt Brad Tavares a lot in this fight and got the finish. Good job, man. Then Sam Patterson versus Trey Waters. Sensational KO. Very awesome to see. I'm telling you, this card delivered so tremendously. I was so happy with a lot of these undercards. Just great moments and a great KO. Then we had Harry Hardwick's UFC debut versus Cole Fernandez. Very sad to see. I've been a big fan of the Hardwicks because I was on TikTok when I was in high school. I was looking at George Hardwick talking about his process and what he does and that, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. And then he finally got a shot in the Contender Series summer of 2023. I remember this, and they gave him a wrestling guy that I don't even know if he really become anything in the UFC, but he lost and it was pretty sad. And then a lot of people were hyping up to his brother. He finally got his chance in the UFC on short notice and got destroyed. It was up a weight class against, I guess, a stylistically bad matchup for him. So good on him for taking the matchup, but it was tough to see that, man. He literally got his legs crippled and he collapsed. Good win for Fernandez, though. Then Marcin Tybura got absolutely destroyed by Ante Delina. Just killed him, basically. I'm pretty sure he's from Tom Aspinall's local training camp, and they're producing some killers, man. Some real killers, so let's keep an eye on for this guy. And he has 3 nipples, which is pretty weird. Then next up we had Umar Sy versus Fernando Ribeiro. First round KO, amazing. Like I said, this is just KO after KO after KO. I think every single fight in the prelims had a KO. And it was a pretty good streak going until William Gomez fought Robert Chichircha. It was kind of a nothing battle. Nothing really happened. They're both just kind of trying to out-technical each other, and William Gomez took it. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Then Axel Souza fought Rich McKee and got a 3rd round TKO due to a body shot. I guess it's something. I was under the impression that he was looking kind of butt, but we got the finish. That's all it takes. So let's keep the finish streak going. Then we had Bolaji versus OK versus Mason Jones. Ola boy OK had a very good first round. He almost took Mason Jones out of there, but then he didn't and got hurt himself at the end of the round. And second round came around, Mason Jones just turned all momentum towards him and took it from there. and he got that second round finish. Very good stuff to see from him. I think he wanted a top 15 fight or something like that. And I say give it to him. Why not? Let's see it. Then we had Modestas Bokasis versus Paul Craig. Very sad KO for Paul Craig. Decided to hang him up. Good decision for Paul Craig. He's just been getting whooped lately, and what's up, boy? Getting whooped like that? He's been getting. I think he's lost his like every fight for the last like 2 years. So pretty sad. The good win for Modestas. Very good stuff. And then we had the co-main event of Benoît Saint Denis versus Jamal Ruffy. And oh man, I was saying in the lead up that this might be it for Benoît Saint Denis. You know, Ruffy is just so fast and so strong, and Benoît's low-key kind of slow. But I did hold out the hope that he would, you know, get it done via miracle. Like I was hoping that he would, and he did that. He low-key bullied Ruffy in there, took him down at will, hurt him with the body kicks here and there. It was some scary moments here and there from Ruffy, not gonna lie, with some elbows and flying knees and such. But Benoît ate them. Very good. Didn't really seem too dazed at all. Like every time I thought something hit him really good, really bad, like he just kept wrestling and did what he had to do. So good on him for that. I'm glad to see it. And then and yeah, eventually second round comes around. He takes down Ruffy, takes his bag, and gets like almost like a neck crank type of submission, and forces Ruffy to submit. Very, very awesome to see from Benoît, man. I was so happy seeing this. I was like celebrating because like I think the fighter nerds are cool. I don't know. I took French in high school, so I feel like I'm a little bit French in a way, but it's cool. I'm happy to see Benoît win. Now he's on a 2-fight finish streak since his like on the other side where last year he was on 2-fight finish streak but on the losing end. Now he's winning 2 dubs in the Big 25. Let's see what's next for him. Gamrot maybe? That's what I'm talking about. Then we had Nassourdine Imavov versus Caio Borralho. I kind of feared this would turn into like a nothing burger, and it kind of did. I think some of the most interesting moments were just like, you know, little pocket shoots, and you know, just not really much I can say about the fight. Just Nassourdine Imavov just did his thing the entire night, stinging Borralho here and there, body shots upper stairs here and there, just hurting him. Nothing too crazy. Caio kept trying to shoot for a takedown and getting stuffed every single time, which is something like, come on, bro, let's try something different. I remember Caio told me in person that he was gonna TKO Imavov, and now I feel cheated, man. And like a part of me wanted to bet on him for TKO because he told me to do that, and now I'm glad I didn't. I would have lost everything. I had high hopes. But I guess now Nassourdine Imavov is next for the belt. And that's something. So very good stuff. A decent fight overall, I'd say, but lacked like an exciting moment, you know. But not a bad fight by all means. But that's pretty much does it for UFC Paris. It was a nice little event. It was a little bit earlier here on the East Coast, but still nonetheless pretty good. Shout out Bowser. But if you guys like this video, please like it. If you guys like me, please subscribe. If you don't like me, can you tell me why? What can I work on? Let me be the best person I can be for you, if I can get all the subscribers. That's really all we're on right now, but that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for the video. Catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.